Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This tutorial is going to be on a super pretty and pink glam Valentine's inspired look on Ashley. To prime the face, we're using the Skindinavia Oil Control Primer Spray and the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Primer over the T-zone. And that's going to keep that area nice and matte. And then with the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm just priming my eyes like I always do. This just covers any discoloration or veins in the eyes and creates a really nice base to start blending eyeshadows on. So I just make sure that's all blended out and set with translucent powder. For eyeshadow today, I'm taking the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and starting off with Raw Sienna. I'm using that as the transition shade. Then taking Venetian Red, which is a pinky red shade, and just blending that over top of Raw Sienna just to start bringing in those more pinky shades to the eyes. And then with Red Ochre, I'm just focusing that on the outer third of the eye for some more colour and depth. And then I always go back in and make sure everything's nice and blended and soft. And then with the Stila Cosmetics Liquid Eyeshadow in Rose Gold Retro, I'm taking that on a flat shader brush and placing that in the inner third of the eyes and just softly blending it out into the pinky shade. And then just doing a little bit of winged liner using the Inglot Gel Liner. For foundation, we're using the Cover FX Custom Cover Drop Foundation. Just mix a couple of these to create the right shade and undertone for Ashley's skin. And because it's quite a full coverage, thicker foundation, I'm using a buffing brush to really buff that into the skin and then just blending that out afterwards with a beauty blender because you don't want any places on the face caking up at all. Then taking the Anastasia Cream Contour Palette in medium, I'm taking the lightest shade to highlight the face and then the darkest shade to contour. Then using the Laura Mercier translucent powder on a small wet sponge, I'm just baking underneath the eyes and setting the rest of the face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder. Now the camera accidentally turned off for a second, but I've just set the face and wiped away the translucent powder. And now we're using the same shadows as before to pretty much do the same thing under the eyes. And then applying some Holy Grail lashes in Style Princess and finishing the eyes with mascara. For brows, as always, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This one's in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just outlining the brows and then slowly filling them in. I'm then taking a tiny bit of concealer on a small flat head brush and just cleaning up the very bottom of the eyebrows. To bronze up the face, we're using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And also lightly contouring the sides of the nose with that bronzer as well. And for blush, I'm using the two lighter shades from the Zoeva Nude Spectrum blush palette. And just sharpening up that contour with some translucent powder underneath the cheekbones. For highlighter today, I'm keeping it in the pink tone kind of family, and we're using the Inglot Base Eyes Body Highlighter in Medium Sparkler. For lips, I'm using a Colourpop lip liner and a Moderock matte liquid lipstick. And I'm just very slightly overlining the lips with the lip liner a tiny bit, which is 1 or 2 shades darker than the lipstick. And then to make the lips look even fuller, I'm taking a slightly lighter nude shade and just placing that in the very center of the lips. Now setting that all in place with the Skindinavia setting spray. And this is the look all finished. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial and found it helpful. And feel free to comment below if you have any suggestions of what kind of makeup look you'd like to see next.